good gamers, and welcome to another Good Games Spawn Point, the show for younger gamers by gamers. I'm Hex.
And I'm Barjo.
And I'm Darren, data analysing robot for the ruthless extermination of noobs.
This week we take a look at the latest Sonic game, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing.
And we meet another spag.
A what?
I can have acronyms too. It stands for Spawn of Australian Gaming.
My favourite game's probably Spore.
Barjo, Hex. This month is the 21st anniversary of the Space Shuttle Discovery being launched for its STS-29 mission.
Interesting, Darren. Moving on.
As the shuttle accelerates to 18,288 metres in altitude, it triggers what is called a sonic boom.
Ah, nice segue. You're getting the hang of this TV thing, aren't you, Darren? Aren't you?
Affirmative.
Aren't you?
Affirmative.
Sega, the House of Sonic, has teamed up with developer Sumo Digital in an attempt to create their own version of a kart racing game, meaning that we can get all nostalgic over our favourite Sega characters while vying it out for first place in an epic kart-on-kart battle.
Yes, the game reeks of Mario Kart, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. When Mario Kart for the Wii came out, it wasn't much of an evolution for this series, not as much as we would have liked, but at least with Sonic and Sega All-Stars, it tries to add something fresh into the equation.
The maps borrow heavily from the craziness of the Sonic world, with bizarre loops and manic turns that make for some really intense and fun racing. Aesthetically, at least, they're far more unique and original than anything we've seen in Mario Kart. My favourite map was the casino-inspired Vegas one, with the casino chips scattered around everywhere and Vegas lights. It just knocked Rainbow Road out of the park.
Who's ready to risk it all here today?
All too familiar are the collectibles you pick up along the way too, but I don't think they're a total rip-off of Mario Kart. They've done a pretty good job here to come up with their own nifty inventions.
Yeah, some of them are just designed to distract you, like that one that put rainbow ribbons of colour across your screen or turned you upside down completely and your controls are all reversed. Gah!
You can also send out missiles or heat-seeking boxing gloves to deliver a devastating punch to the person ahead of you. Another addition are the All-Star moves, painful to take but oh so sweet to deliver.
Sonic's gone All-Star, and he means it. Cover your ears, folks, we got ourselves a Sonic boom.
All-Star moves are a character-specific attack that can be used when you're in last place, and they can often hurtle you straight into first, and that's a bit of a rip-off of the Mario Kart perpetual comeback system, but that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, some of these were just insane. You know, it really sucks being in last place, but these serve as such a great way to make that epic comeback. Being
the Sega All-Stars, the character lineup is pretty strong if you know your Sega games well. There are unlockable characters like Knuckles, Ryo Hazuki from Shenmue, and even Alex Kidd. They're worth unlocking too, if not just to see their all-star moves in action. And as you progress, you unlock soundtracks too, which is a nice touch.
Yeah, there's a lot of other similarities you'll find to Mario Kart 2, like drift or skid for long enough and you'll get a boost out of it, or if you accelerate at just the right moment on takeoff, you can get a boost out of that too.
Of course, where the real fun comes in is in the multiplayer and battle modes, and while there's nothing really that new here, there's still hours of split-screen fun to be had with friends.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, Sega haven't tried to reinvent the wheel here. A lot of what you'll see in Sonic and Sega All-Stars is just Mario Kart with hedgehogs. But they've really thought out the design of the maps, and I think it works. I had a great time with this. I'm giving it 8.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun too, and I liked playing as Alex Kidd, and the All-Star moves are good, but I'm just not sure that the tracks are more fun to race on than Mario Kart, even though they are more impressive looking. Battle mode is still hectic fun though. I'm giving it 7.5 out of 10 rubber chickens.
Alrighty, let's see what treasures the inbox holds for us this week, shall we, Badge?
We shall. First up, we've got this from Joe in Muswellbrook in New South Wales.
Can you let me know if there are any games on Xbox 360 that are worth playing? Yes, there are. Moving on then, this from Sadeepa in Hallam, Victoria. Can you tell us what an expert staff ghost is and how do you get it? Yes. Now, we've actually had quite a few of you write in with this one after we showed you how to unlock some of the characters in Mario Kart Wii the other week.
The expert staff ghosts are just simply replays of very good times set by the developers on each course in time trial mode.
And to unlock them, you'll have to beat their normal staff ghosts by anywhere from 3 to 10 seconds, depending on the track. It's not that easy, so good luck.
While we're on the topic of Mario Kart, we've got this question from Chloe in Ballarat, Victoria.
On the box for Mario Kart Wii, it says you can play with your Mii character. How do you unlock that?
Well, Chloe, there's actually 2 Mii characters to unlock, the imaginatively titled Mii Outfit A and Mii Outfit B.
Mii Outfit A is a bit tricky to get since you'll need to place first in the 100cc Special Cup. No easy task.
Mii Outfit B, on the other hand, is stupid hard since you need to unlock all of the 32 expert staff goat. In fact, it's so hard, we can't do it. Can you?
And I can hear you all asking now, what's the difference between Outfit A and B? Well, Outfit B lets your Mii dress up as Mario if you're a boy, or as Peach if you're a girl.
That's so worth it. Well, that's enough Mario Kart for now, and I think we've got just enough time for one more, so let's see. How about this from Peter in Brisbane?
Can you recommend a good flying game on PlayStation 1 or 2 or Xbox with good graphics? Well, Peter, I'd say you can't go wrong with Crimson Sky's High Road to Revenge for Xbox. It's got good graphics, fun story, and zeppelins.
But if you want something that focuses more on actual flying than squashbuckling Sky Pirates, although I don't know why you would, but if you do, then Sky Odyssey for PS2 will give you some quality flight time, although the graphics are sucky.
And on that note, that's all the time we have for this week.
Yes, and if you've got something you want to ask us, just jump onto our site and ask away.
Ask away!
What's wrong, Barjo?
I'm just not feeling myself today, Darren.
Ah, pitiful. Get some of this into you.
That's better. Power-ups, there's nothing quite like them. In video games, they have the power to turn the tables, to turn the hunter into the hunted.
Observe. Gallagher, Namco, 1981.
See here how at first it looks like the player is in trouble. Oh no, that ship is gone! Gone forever! Or is it? If you shoot the alien holding your ship, you can get it back. And woo, presto, double ship. It's a very early example of a power-up.
It's what they call old school, Barjo.
Yeah. Some games have different types of power-ups, forcing you to make a choice about which ones you want to use and when. And adding a power-up or two to a very simple game can make all the difference and put lots of strategic decisions at your fingertips. In Wipeout, you get power-ups when you fly over the glowing pads on the track. Fly over an arrow and you get a speed boost. Fly over an X and you get a weapon you can fire to try and eliminate the competition.
That reminds me, have I ever told you that I have lasers?
Yes, Darren. Yes, you have. But nobody quite does power-ups like Mario.
Observe. Super Mario Galaxy, Nintendo, 2007.
Whether he's wearing a special suit to get magic powers or chowing down on mushrooms to grow to giant size, Mario knows better than anyone about better living through chemistry. I wonder if power-ups will work on you, Darren. Here, have an atomic thunderbuster.
Om nom nom. Boogie 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 boogie. Boogie boogie. Boogie boogie boogie. Boogie 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 boogie. Boogie boogie boogie. Oh. I was enjoying that.
I wasn't.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
Hi, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Mike. We love gaming! I first got into gaming from my dad. He probably introduced me at a very young age. My earliest memory of gaming is probably Action Man. He saves people from Dr. X, which is the bad guy.
Well, the gaming setup we've got here involves 4 networked computers, which are all PC-based.
They're all connected together so we can play games together. Sometimes we do like capture the flag so we're on teams. And sometimes we gang up on Dad. Die!
That's your answer to everything, isn't it? We've got a PlayStation 2 with a projection system, which we play things like Guitar Hero and SingStar on, which we really enjoy. And the kids have a Wii as well.
My favourite game would probably be Dragon Age. You're basically a hero type person, a Grey Warden, and you have to stop the Blight, which is basically the evil Darkspawn things that are trying to destroy civilization. My favourite game is probably Spore. You're like a cell and you swim around in pools. And as you grow, you'll eventually go to creature stage, which I think is the most challenging.
What's that?
It's a rolling barrel.
What have you got? Oh, that's
I have a hammer.
I like playing with the kids, and so just any sort of games that where we win against the computer is always a great moment.
Probably my favourite gaming moment was the time I beat Diablo and finished it.
In order to defeat Diablo, I had to get a team together, which was basically the kids, and they played different characters, and between the lot of us we were able to gang up on the boss and finally win that game. Well done, how'd you do it? Is that a special move?
No, I got a person to help me.
Every weekend I can look forward to spending a bit of time with the kids. Different weekends we do different things. Sometimes that one's busy, I can play with the others. Sometimes I'm busy and they play together.
I like gaming with my family because it's better than playing single player for some games, because some games it's like single player, it's not very fun.
With gaming, I'm a lot closer to my family. Without gaming in my life, I probably wouldn't have as much fun as I do.
Hey! Who won that?
Me!
It's time for the weekly One Face review, where you submit your picks and Darren does the facial recognition and processing thingamajigger to determine the ultimate verdict on a game, whether it's awesome, average, or awful.
The thumb angle is directly proportionate to the gameplay value, with an accuracy percentage ratio of 99.9971236.
Yes, well, up for scrutiny this week was Viva Pinata, Microsoft's take on a pet simulation, garden building, animal breeding type thing with candy.
Candy.
Can I have some too?
Developed by Rare, who had previously cranked out cameo elements of Power and grabbed by the Ghoulies for Microsoft, the exceptionally colourful Viva Pinata offered sandbox-style play in which you constructed a garden paradise to encourage pinata animals to move in and thrive in your environment. The first game on Xbox 360 was a perfect balance of sim and strategy, but attempts to follow up on its success were not quite as palatable.
Yeah, the sequel, Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise, could not have been named more accurately because trouble was certainly brewing.
I don't think you want to talk to me. You just want one of my seeds.
Despite numerous enhancements and cooperative play in which friends could build a pinata garden together, Viva Pinata 2 was kind of more of the same and the charm had started to wear off. Of course, if you hadn't played the first, then this was still a sweet dose of pet poking and plant planting.
Things really went south for the series when Microsoft tried to take it into the realm of minigame madness, employing Aussie studio Chrome to make the candy-stuffed critters a racing-style game. Viva Pinata Party Animals totally lost track of what made the first game so charming, instead slogging out mindless minigames in the hope that the pinata personalities would be enough to carry it off.
It's a tricky one, isn't it, Badge? Still, I'm sure Darren is up to the computational challenge.
There's nothing I like better than munching on some mathematics.
I'm glad you're doing it then. Take it away, Tin Man.
Processing news. Processing news. Processing news. Ah, I have arrived at the verdict.
Okay, well, could you tell us then?
Humans, so impatient. The One Face review for Viva Pinata has resulted in a awesome.
Nice one, viewers, and once again, your efforts have not gone to waste as we can finally bury the Viva Pinata series at the bottom of the garden.
But keep those thumbs rotating, because we're going to need your One Face review for next week's show when we hand down the verdict for
Spyro the Dragon. First released on PlayStation at the end of the 1990s, most recently appearing in The Legend of Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon.
So start snapping and you can upload your picture from the Good Game website, which is there.
My internal atomic clock says we only have 15 seconds of the episode remaining.
Okay, well, next week we take Tony Hawk's Ride out for a spin.
10 seconds.
And we meet a gamer who's so good at games he played them for a living.
5 seconds.
Don't forget to drop by the forums and leave your One Face reviews on
3,
Spyro.
2,
Until next week, gamers, Spider out!
Hex out.
Darren out.
It was stressful.
Nothing happened.
Or did it?